Hi po, magandang araw. Ah, Gusto ko lang po ikwento sa inyo how I became a flight attendant accidentally. Sasabihin niyo siguro, paano naging flight attendant yan? Hindi naman maganda. Siguro ang naging advantage ko lang para maging isang flight attendant is yung height ko kasi I am 5'5" or 5'6", parang ganon. And I've got a fair complexion. At saka, ang flight attendant kasi, unang-unang requirements nila is the height. Kailangan proportional yung weight mo sa height mo. And, hindi naman necessarily fair complexion, pero dapat wala kang mga peklat or visible peklat, especially sa arms, saka sa legs, and then sa face. And yun. So, although hindi naman ako maganda, pero okay yung proportion, body proportion ko at saka yung complexion ko. So, yun. Gusto ko lang ikwento sa inyo dahil malay nyo, makakuha kayo ng tip dun sa nangyari sa akin. So, yun. Ganito yun. I graduated as a teacher and nagturo ako for 1 year sa isang private school. And since I don't have anything against the teachers, pero hindi siguro talaga iyon ang calling para sa akin. So, after 1 year of teaching, sabi ko, talagang hindi siya yung para sa akin. At saka during that time, mahirap lang kami. And ang nung time na yun is, ang daming nag-abroad. So, nakita ko yung mga nag-abroad, gumiginhawa yung mga buhay nila. So, I decided, gusto ko din mag-abroad. So, yun. Being a teacher, wala naman masyadong in-demand na teacher na hina-hire abroad. So, I decided na, sige, kahit anong marangal na trabaho na lang. So, I applied as a cashier for a big supermarket in Abu Dhabi. So, natanggap naman ako. And I was working for a few months lang naman as a cashier there. Nag-resign yung secretary ng boss ko. So, I was picked to be her replacement. Although wala akong alam na about secretarial job during that time. Sabi ko, sige, kakayanin ko. Nag-enroll ako ng short secretarial course doon sa Abu Dhabi para matulungan ako doon sa trabaho ko. So, yun. Naging secretary nga ako ng boss ko and I was working as a secretary for over a year. Then, one afternoon, wala akong ginagawa na sa meeting yung boss ko. So, I was just playing solitaire pa ngayon. Solitaire during that time. Sabi ko. And nandun sa tabi ko lang yung yellow pages. Nag-browse ako doon sa yellow pages and I specifically search for the airlines company addresses. At nakita ko yung address doon ng Emirates Airline at Gulf Air. Since yun yung pinakamalapit na airlines sa Abu Dhabi. Wala pa nun during that time yung Etihad Airways. So, I got their address. And nakatuwan ko, gumawa lang ng application letter. Sabi ko, why not? Wala namang mawawala. So, along the application letter, nag-type na rin ako ng resume ko. Then, I decided, sige, mail ko to. Mail ko sa Gulf Air at sa Emirates Airline. So, yung resume ko, tsaka yung application letter, sinamahan ko ng isang full body picture ko at saka isang half body picture so that they could actually see me kahit sa picture, how I look. So, yun. I sent the letters to the airline companies and wala lang. So, I was not really expecting that much naman. So, yun nga, sinend ko yung mga letters, application letters ko sa Gulf Air at saka sa Emirates Airlines. I did that kasi when I was a kid, dream ko na talaga maging flight attendant o maging stewardess. whenever may dadaan na airplane doon sa tapat ng bahay namin dati, sasabihin ko, oo, sana makapagtrabaho ko dyan sa aeroplano or maging flight stewardess ako someday. So, yun talaga yung dream ko ever since I was a kid. So, yun nga, sinend ko yung letters, continue ako sa secretarial job ko. And then, one day, may dumating na mail para sa akin. And nakalagay doon, Gulf Air. Wow. Sabi ko, wow. Excited talaga akong binuksan ko yung letter. And then, nakasabi doon, there will be an interview sa ganitong date, ganon. I have to be there. So, sabi ko, oh, may pasok ako nun. So, nagpaalam ako na I will not come to work on that day para nga maka-attend sa interview. So, umabsent ako dun sa secretary, sa pagiging secretary ko, umabsent ako. So, umaga akong pumunta dun sa venue ng interview. And then, pagdating ko dun, ang dami din palang applicants. So, siguro more or less, we are about 50 to 60 girls na nandun. Lahat kami, mostly ladies lang. So, sabi ko, wow, ang stiff ng competition. Ang dami namin. And, grabe. Talagang, lahat ng klaseng ganda nandun. Makikita mo ang gaganda nila. Sabi ko, ano naman ang laban ko sa kanila. Ang gaganda nila. Si sexy pa. Merong Moroccan. May Indian. Iba-ibang lahi kami. Since it's Abu Dhabi, alam mo na ang daming iba-ibang ladies from other countries doon. So, sabi ko, bahala na, nandito na. Bahala na si Lord. Kung para sa akin, para sa akin. Kung hindi, okay lang. At least I tried, diba? So, yun. So, pinapasok kami sa isang malaking room. The first thing we did is, so, pinaupo kami. May distance siya, so, sabi ko, bakit kaya? Yun pala, we will have to undergo exams din pala. And as I remembered, meron 3 klase ng exam. Merong about math, merong common English exams, and then meron ding situational exams. So, it took us about, siguro, about 1 to 2 hours for that exam. Kasi talagang mahaba yung exams. So, yun. I took the test. Okay naman. Hindi naman sa pagyayabang. Medyo, hindi ako nahirapan. Okay lang. Sabi ko, sige, go. And then, after the exam, so, kinuha na nila yung test papers namin. So, wala silang binibigay na result ng exam. Hindi mo na binigay yung result. And then, pinaikot nila kami, pinaupo kami nila ng nakabilog. We had some games, some situational games na during that time na nire-resolve namin yung situation, ina-observe na pala kami how we would react on a certain situation, what would be our reactions when we are faced with some situations. So, yun. Ina-assess na nila kami pala during that time. Akala namin, parang icebreaker lang, ganun, so that we could be closer to each other, we could get to know each other. Pero, may assessment na palang nangyayari. So, lunchtime came, pinag-lunch kami. And then afterwards, tinawag nila kami. Sabi, the lady there said na, lahat ng tatawagin namin, go to this side. Lahat naman ng hindi matatawag, stay that side. So, ganon. So, ang nangyari, marami silang tinawag. And then, after, siguro, ilan na lang kami. So, after matawag, ilan na lang kaming natira. So, sabi ko, ano kaya ito? Siguro mga 10 or 12 kaming natira. And lahat ng tinawag, isinama nila in another room. So, kaming naiwanan, we stayed there. So, habang nandun, sabi, maghintay lang daw kami. And then, isa-isa kaming tinawag. At lahat ng tinawag, pinapapasok doon sa isang room. So, when it was my turn, so tinawag na ako. Siguro I was about, basta tinawag ako. So, pinapasok ako doon sa isang room. When I entered that room, there is a round table. Merong isang round table doon. And then there were 4 people inside. Nakaikot sila sa table. And then pinaupo ako sa harap nila. And they asked me series of question. Actually, hindi ko na masyadong matandaan yung question kasi it was matagal na siya, so hindi ko na talaga masyadong matandaan yung mga questions sila. But after some questions, lahat sila tinanong ako. Panel interview na pala yun. So, I confidently answered naman. And, yun, okay naman. Wala namang, kumbaga, naging smooth naman yung interview. So, yun, after that, labas ako. And then, we waited. So, hapon na, sabi nila, okay, you can now go home and we will call you after some time. So, sabi ko, usually kasi kapag sinabing we will call you, siguro hindi ako nakapasa. So, yun, umuwi ako. And then, back to my secretarial job. Nasa office ulit ako. And then, one morning, may tumawag sa akin. Ako ang hinahanap. Hindi yung boss ko. So, sabi ko, yes po, ako po to speaking. And the lady said to me, can you immediately fly to Bahrain? Sabi ko, yes po. Why? Sabi niya sa akin, you have to undergo the basic training to become a flight attendant. Sabi ko, what? Yes. Sobrang saya ko talaga. Sabi ko, right away, ma'am. Sabi ko, but I have to give 1 month notice pa po dito sa work ko. Sabi niya, oh, too bad kasi we are about to start the training for the newly hired FAs at kasama ka dapat dun. Sabi ko, oh my God. Ano gagawin ko? So, sabi ko, sige po, I will get back to you as soon as I make a decision. So, yun, torn between talaga ako. I was really having difficulties. Kasi I am supposed to give a month notice doon sa company ko para makahanap sila ng replacement ko. So, gustong-gusto ko talagang maging flight attendant. It was my long time dream. So, isip ako nung gabi, hindi ako nakatulog. Isip ako, anong gagawin ko? Lord, please guide me. So, since talagang gusto ko maging flight attendant, and sorry doon sa company ko dati, na doon sa ginawa ko. I know hindi siya ganun. I mean, hindi maganda yung ginawa ko, pero I'm sorry. So, what I decided to do is to file an emergency leave. So, right away, pagpasok ko kinabukasan, nag-file ako ng emergency leave. Sabi ko, I had to go home because my mother got an accident. So, yun na lang yung ginawa kong dahilan. Tumawag ako doon sa amin. So, yun, tumawag ako sa Pilipinas telling my mother na dapat mag-send sila ng fax sa akin sa office na I need to go home immediately kasi na-aksidente siya. I'm sorry. Alam ko bad yan, pero there is no other way para matupad ko yung dream ko na maging flight attendant. So yun, that same day, nagpadala sila ng fax na I had to go home nga immediately because my mother need me, na nagkaroon siya ng aksidente at kailangan ko umuwi. So yun, I'm sorry sa pagsisinungaling. Pero siguro it was meant to happen na rin. So yun, so nagpaalam ako sa boss ko, telling him that I had to go home immediately. So pumayag naman siya, thanks to him. Bless you, boss. Pumayag naman siya, and then so binigay niya sa akin yung passport ko. And then tumawag ako sa Gulf Air office sa Bahrain, telling them that I could come, and so that they could send me the ticket to go to Bahrain. So yun, after a week, I was ready to go. I went to Bahrain. And from that day on, my training started. And yun, naging flight attendant ako sa Gulf Air. And I am really sorry dun sa company ko for leaving you like that. Pero sobrang thankful ako sa inyo kasi kayo yung naging stepping stone ko para maabot ko yung childhood dream ko na maging flight attendant. So yun, basically ganun yung nangyari. Just because of wala akong ginagawa isang afternoon, naisipan ko lang na hanapan yung addresses ng mga airline companies, and nag-send ako ng application letter, resume, and pictures. And yun, doon na nagsimula lahat. So, kayo, subukan nyo. Baka mag-work pa din yung ganon. Who knows? If it's for you, if it's meant for you, then it will be yours. Naniniwala ako doon. Naniniwala ako na everything happens for a reason. Na kahit na hindi ako nakapagtapos ng tourism or to become a flight stewardess, napasa akin yung long time dream ko. Siguro dahil na rin sa kakadasal, sa faith ko kay God. Ayun. And to tell you na it was almost 22 years ago na yun na nangyari sa akin. I was adventurous during that time at talagang wish ko na maging flight attendant. So to all the ladies there na nangangarap maging flight attendant, don't lose hope. Perseverance, faith, at work hard to achieve your dream lang. Yun lang siguro, and sana may nakuha kayong tip. Don't lose hope. God is good. God is good all the time. Yun lang po, and God bless. God bless us all. Bye.